Hi folks, well, as you may know, I'm getting a lot of engine startup problems now. It's cold and damp in the mornings. So I thought, right, obviously it must be the battery. And on the Transit, there are two, I'll show you, two, excuse me. There are two batteries under the driver's seat, which I have replaced both. Thinking that would solve the problem, but unfortunately it hasn't. So I was initially using my Power Oak, which is brilliant. You can jump from this particular one and it is really good, but it's a bit tight space down there. It's a bit cumbersome to get in there, but it does work. It does start the engine and I'm very impressed. So what I have bought is this jump pack. It's about I'm trying to think how much it was now. I'll put it on the screen. But this is really good. It can jump up to sort of 6.5 litre diesel, and it says it can jump lots and lots of times, but I think that might be for a smaller engine car. So I'd normally jump it a couple of times and then I charge it again, which only takes like 20 minutes, half an hour. And because I'm using it all the time, I'm charging it regular to keep it topped up, so I know it's ready for use. I will put a link for that in the description below. This got me out every day. I'm using it every morning on a cold morning to start the engine. It has been a godsend, it really has. So I was talking to one of my YouTube subscribers, and he was saying that it's probably the glow plugs, because I'm still having the issues after installing the new batteries. I've run a little tester thing on the batteries, and I also test the alternator, and it says the alternator's fine. So I've been on YouTube. Well, I've contacted the garage and they're going to have a look at it later this week. So I thought, well, perhaps if I get to the glow plugs and give them a good spray with WD-40 beforehand, loosen things up, because apparently they can get seized in there, and that just can be just so awkward to get out, obviously. And if they break, it's a massive job. Stripping the engine down costs a bloody fortune. So as you may know, I am not mechanically minded, but I've been on YouTube, and well, apparently to do the job, you can see, trying to get this side in the light. Initially I need to take this off, that's just a bit, that off, the manifold, and something else, just to get in there. And I'm not sure, there's lots of hoses to undo and things and move out of the way, and I'm not comfortable in doing that, unfortunately. So I'm hoping the guys at the garage can sort it for me later this week, or else it's going to be rather expensive. I mean, I could carry on. If I need to, I might just have to carry on using the jump pack through winter. It's a bit of a nuisance though. I'd rather get the glow plugs sorted. Right, I shall let you know how I get on. Hi folks, well, I'm totally peed off, to be honest. Just finished work. Started the van up eventually. Probably a third or fourth go before it started. But anyway, started it up. I've drove around the corner. It's my own fault, but at the top of the shop. well, the chemist had to pick up my prescription basically, and jumped back in the van, dead as a dodo. Battery's flat, so I've used my jump pack, nope. I've used my power oak, nope. I've jumped off the leisure batteries, nope. So I have to phone the AA. Bloody van's pissing me off. Fucking batteries, really are. Of course it's been grey and snowing and dull, so there's no solar, so I've had a couple of days off and I've just been sat running the engine all the time to power up stuff, you know, so I can run the heater, etc, etc. So I suppose the batteries have been worked hard the last few days. I've got to wait for those to come now. It said about an hour, which I suppose isn't bad really. I can't grumble at an hour. Right, I'm going to turn these lights off, save my power. Catch you later. So, it's a few days later. Well, in the end, guys, it was the earth cable from the battery to the van. One of my subscribers, cheers Wayne, mentioned that a bad earth connection could be giving the symptoms that I was getting. So I did check. Well, when he gave me that advice, I checked the connection on the battery was good and the connection to the van was good. So I thought, oh, it's not that. It's not the earth. It must be something else. And then Wayne also suggested that it could be the glow plugs, which sounded very possible, being an older van. And it never got into the garage. They cancelled because they had another van which was on the ramp. They've only got one ramp big enough for my van, and they had a van on there all day. It was being a sod apparently. So I'd booked this van in for the following week, but then the incident happened with the AA coming, and he checked it over. He got it started eventually by jumping it with his pack, and he said that earth cable felt warm, which it did, and I got another one. I bought another one, and when you could see where it was, well, you couldn't see, but you could feel when you wiggled the cable. It was the connection from the cable to the loop thing. It must have been coming out on the inside of the cable, if that makes sense. And since changing the cable, touch wood, everything has been okay. It's been starting fine, so that's good. Obviously that's a good thing. A lesson to me in that is that I need to be more thorough when I'm inspecting stuff. I say I checked the cable. I didn't check the cable, I just checked the connections instead of thinking I'll check the cable as well, just assuming that the cable itself was fine. So an expensive lesson after buying 2 new batteries, which I possibly didn't need, but there's nothing wrong with having 2 new batteries. So yeah. Oh, it's so dark. So yeah, so fingers crossed it's all good. Right guys, it's a wet, dull, miserable day today, so I'm doing some little bits of filming and editing, so hopefully there should be some more videos coming out soon. Right, catch you later guys. Cheers.